Hello, Brian Scott Smith here for World Risk and Insurance News. Each month on RIN TV, Accord's Tech Talk provides insights into the world of technology and how it is affecting risk and insurance professionals. Here now is the latest Tech Talk.
Thanks. Last time we spoke to Ryan Hanley, the managing editor of Agency Nation, powered by TrustedChoice.com, about social media technology, and he is back with us today to give us even more information. Now, Ryan, how are you doing?
Very well. I'm happy to be back.
Great. It's great to have you. Now, there are 4 components to using social media technology in the insurance industry. What are those, and how do you apply them to everyday work life?
Yeah, so these are really the 4 stages of the sale. It used to be you interrupt someone's life with a commercial on TV or a phone call. Cold calling had a much higher hit ratio than it does today. And there was no other way for people to actually get information. They had to have their lives interrupted, right? We call these unconnected generation consumers. In the connected age, it doesn't work that way because these people are professional vetters and they want to do that work on their own time. Interrupting them is actually a negative.
Right.
So the 4 stages are awareness, attention, trust, and then the sale. So the very first thing you need to do is make sure that you're making the community aware of who you are. This is no sale, light information, educational content really works. If you are good at telling stories or you're humorous, that kind of content works. If you're invested in your community, maybe charitable things, you're just letting people know that you're there. You're not trying to sell them.
All using social media technology.
Using social media. So on Facebook, this would be maybe just making sure you have a daily update on your page. And this isn't hard sell material. Just maybe an image of a customer coming in your building, which gives people an idea of what your storefront looks like. Okay, so that's awareness is stage 1. They know that you exist. Stage 2 is attention. Now people are actually diving into your website or looking at more of your posts, or maybe they've commented and they're starting to interact with you a little bit. Now you're starting to get their attention. We still can't sell at that phase because they don't trust us. And that's the 3rd phase. Once they've spent time with your brand, and for everybody that's going to be different, and this is the really hard part for kind of the more experienced generation to understand about the new consumers, is that the sale has taken a much longer time and it's varied per consumer. We can't just say a standard household with one home and 2 cars takes 3 weeks from start to finish. That consumer could be 3 weeks, they could be 3 days, they could be 3 years, and we have to be okay working with that. But once they have trust, now we can ask for the sale. And trust comes in the form of maybe acknowledging you on social media. So now they're starting to maybe reshare your material and show, like, we're not just willing to engage, we're actually willing to promote this business. And then you can ask for the sale. It's kind of like they're giving you permission to say, hey, come in and tell me a little bit about your product and let's see if it fits.
Right. And that's all using that technology to get them to be aware of you and to earn that trust. And that's a lot of what the insurance industry is about now, is earning trust and educating people. And once you do that, then you're able to continue and take that next step. Is that right?
Yeah. When I stand in front of audiences and I talk about these similar concepts when I'm giving a presentation, a lot of people will say, this sounds like the way we've always done business. It 100% is. There's nothing different about what I'm preaching today other than the technology piece and just understanding that there's a variable component today. There used to be, okay, if we hit 100 homes, 10 of them would be interested, 2 of them would sell, move on. But it was always about building trust. But we could kind of determine, because of the way society was and the lack of technology. With technology, there's this variable component, but otherwise, we're still just selling the people. We're selling who we are. We're selling the trust and comfort that we bring to people's lives by saying, if the worst happens to you, we have a tool to provide financial reimbursement. That is exactly what we're doing. We're just using tools like YouTube and Facebook and websites and email marketing to make sure that that message gets delivered to them in their time of need.
Right. Well, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you giving us some valuable information and how technology is absolutely changing the way the insurance industry does business overall. So thanks so much, and back to you.
Thanks, Janelle. If you'd like more information on the technology shaping the insurance industry, visit the Accord website and make sure to join us next month for another edition of Tech Talk right here on RIN TV.